So now we will discuss review types. I already po- uh, um, uh, uh, marked some important point here which are important for this topic. So like now, as we have discussed different roles during the reviews, now we will see different types of reviews. These different type of reviews can be applied on different types of work product to get the relevant output or desired output, or what you required or what you needed from the review. It will be like this. We will be starting from the informal review, which is the most informal, and then we will go down step by step. It will becoming more formal. So review types, actually, although reviews can be used for various purposes, one of the main objective is to uncover defects. All review types can aid in defect detection, and the selected review type should be based on the need of the project, available resources, product type and risks, business domain, and company culture, among other selection criteria. Like, it depends what kind of outcome do you need from your review. So based on that, you decide which type of review will you apply on your work product. A single work product may be the subject of more than one type of review. Very important point. Like, on a single work product, maybe you can apply more than one type of review. If more than one type of review is used, the order may vary. For example, an informal review may be carried out before a technical review to ensure the work product is ready for technical review. Like, if you are applying more than one review on a work product, they are giving an example, maybe then first of all you do an informal review, so that you are sure that everything you have, and then you go to the technical review or formal review. The type of review described below can be done as peer reviews, i.e. done by qualified colleagues qualified to do the same work. So now we will discuss in detail different types of reviews, starting from the informal review. So first of all, we will discuss informal review, which is also known as buddy check, pairing, peer review. Normally this type of reviews is, as name suggesting, is totally informal. As you know, uh, like we have studied in detail about the process of a review. Like, first of all you plan, then you initiate, then it comes individual review, then issue communication and or meeting, then fixing and reporting. That all comes for a total formal review. All these steps are followed in a total formal review, that is known as called in this ISTQB foundation level as an inspection. We will see. But and all those steps must be followed during a formal review. But in an informal review, it's normally a discussion with your colleague. Main purpose: detecting potential defect. Possible additional purposes could be generating new ideas or solution, quickly solving minor problems. Note based on formal or documented process may not involve a review meeting even. Like, it could be a coffee discussion with your colleague, may be performed by a colleague of the author, buddy check, or by more people. Results may be documented. Maybe it is not necessary to document the results. What are the outcome of the informal review? Varies in usefulness depending on the reviewers. Success of this informal review depends on the reviewers, like how skillful is he or how quick is he or she to find the defects. Use of checklist is again here optional. Very commonly used in agile development. Like, those who are working in agile development, iterative methods, this informal review is very common in those techniques. But just remember, informal review, if you say, is being led by the author himself or herself, and then everything is optional. Checklist is optional, documentation is optional, everything is optional, because it's totally an informal review. Now we are moving towards up one step further in the direction of formal review. It's again not formal, but a kind of not formal, you can say. It is called walkthrough. Walkthrough is main purpose is find defect, improve the software product, consider alternative implementations, evaluate conformance to standard and specifications. Possible additional purposes could be exchanging ideas about techniques or styles, variation, training of participants, achieving consensus. Individual preparation before the review meeting is optional. As you remember from the uh, review process. The first step was planning, then second one was initiate, the third was individual preparation. As I told you, these all steps are totally followed in a formal review, but not in semi-formal or informal reviews. So again, if you see in walkthrough, review meeting, this individual preparation is optional. Either you want to prepare before the meeting or not, it's all up to you. Normally in the formal review, we will see in detail, a review meeting is typically led by the author of the work product. There is no review leader, no management in the meeting. Scribe is mandatory. Scribe to note down the points what happened in the meeting is mandatory. Only this thing is mandatory, and normally sometimes even author is doing this scribe role. Again, use of checklist is optional, and how the author explains the reviewers. Actually, the reviewers are as I told you, individual preparation is optional here. They are not well prepared, or even sometimes maybe they are not field related people. So the author present in front of them some scenarios, dry run and simulation. Then the reviewers will come to know, oh, this product work in this way, and then they will give the suggestions and will find some defects in the work product. So individual preparation is not necessary. Potential defect and review reports are produced. Like documentation is anyhow important or necessary in this kind. After the meeting, you have to log the potential defect, and the review reports are also produced. May vary in practice from quite informal to very formal. Now the third type is technical review. It is, you can say, 75% formal. The name is suggesting all the participants will be totally technical. They are field related. People, and they know about the work product which is being distributed to them. They know what they are going to do in the review meeting. They are well prepared. Main purpose: gaining consensus, detecting potential defects. Possible further purpose is evaluating quality and building confidence in the work product, generating new ideas, motivating and enabling authors to improve future work products, considering alternative implementations. Reviewers should be technical peers of the author, as I told you, and technical expert in the same or other disciplines. Again, individual preparation before the meeting is required. In walkthrough it was optional, but in technical review it's mandatory, because in technical review author will not explain you with the scenarios and dry runs how his or her work product is written or is developed. You have to know. The review will be initiated after the planning, and documents will be given to the reviewer, and a good time, a well managed time to prepare. Review meeting is optional. Again, review meeting is optional here. If you want to do a review, maybe, otherwise you can give your suggestions as well through email or whatsoever, ideally led by a trained facilitator, typically not by the author. If you see, walkthrough was led by informal review was also led by the author, walkthrough is also led by the author, but technical review is normally led by a trained facilitator or moderator, ideally the facilitator, not the author. Scribe is mandatory. Again, ideally not the author. The person who is noting down the point is mandatory here, but he is not the author. In previous walkthrough, scribe was author. Normally author could be, but here it's scribe is mandatory and author is not the scribe. Use of checklist, but still here the use of checklist is optional. If you see, it is not mandatory. Potential defect and logs and review reports are produced. Documentation is necessary. Now the last part is inspection. So now inspection is the most formal type of the review as far as ISTQB foundation level is concerned. Maybe there are some other formal review types as well, but they are not the part of our foundation level. In foundation level we need only to discuss till inspection. So inspection, the main purpose anyhow same, detecting potential defect, evaluating quality and building confidence in the work product, everything is same. Possible further purpose is motivating and enabling authors to improve the future work product and software development process and achieving consensus. follows a defined process with formal document output based on rules and checklists. As I told you, it follows a defined process which we have seen few videos back, there where there was a formal process of review was defined, like planning, initiate review, then individual preparation, then you have to communicate, issue and communicate, and then fixing and reporting. So inspection is following all those steps, and in inspection everything is mandatory. In technical review, checklist was optional, for example we have seen here, but in inspection everything is mandatory. Uses clearly defined role, like there are roles even are defined, such as specified in section 3.2.2. Like what are the roles that normally different persons has during the reviews that we have seen, like the management, author, scribe, facilitator, review leader, whatsoever. Every role is there and may include a dedicated reader. Even they are saying sometime it can also include a dedicated reader, like a reader who is reading the work product in front of you. Like other than the other roles, the reader is also a neutral person who is reading the work product and paraphrase it, describe in own words. Individual preparation is required. It was also required in technical review and inspection. Everything is required. Reviewers are either peers of the author or expert in the other discipline that are relevant to the work product. Specified entry and exit criteria are used, like as this is the most formal review, you should know what is the entry criteria for the review and what will be the exit criteria. Scribe is mandatory. Review meeting is led by a trained facilitator, not the author. Author cannot act as a review leader, reader or scribe. Author will be a different person. Potential defect logs and review report are produced, like documentation is for sure necessary. Metrics are collected and used to improve the entire software development process, including the inspection process. So metrics are also calculated, are also gathered at the end of this inspection. So friend, this for everything for this particular topic, and especially for this video. In the next video we will discuss what are the different review techniques that we can apply, and then the last topic will be the success factors for the reviews. So this was everything from this video. If you have any question, any doubt, don't forget to put in the comment section. We will be more than happy to reply you, and don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos and share with your friends. So we wish you happy learning. Until the next video, take care and bye.